to Gasbbuteo Tabletop Football, where you will have seen before the intro, there has been a fixture change. Now, effectively, what I've done is swap around match 18, which was going to be St. Pauli versus Bohemians, and match 20, which is the Bristol derby between Bristol Rovers and Bristol City. Now, I'm doing that because we're going to do something a little bit different today. Effectively, we're going to determine the score without playing a single flick of Gasbbuteo. Now, how we're going to do that is the difference. So basically, I'm going to leave it up to the teams. Later on today, I'm going to be off out to watch Bristol Rovers play at home against Shrewsbury. And at the same time, Bristol City, my understanding is, are away to, I think it's Stoke they're playing. Anyway, whoever it is, largely irrelevant. And it's irrelevant because all we're really interested in is the goal difference in those two matches. So whatever the goal difference is for both the teams is going to end up being their score. As an example, if Rovers go and win 4-1, could happen, and Bristol City go and win 5-2, then the goal difference will be 4-3. I think that's right. So then Rovers would win the match, which you'd expect because, you know, they're the better team. So that's what we're going to do this evening. I know it's different. I know it's not Gasbbuteo, but as far as I can see, it's the only fair way we can determine who is the better performing team. Now, to add to things, I've got quite a lot of stuff to do today, so I'm probably not going to get to football till about 10-15 minutes after kick-off. I'm aiming for arrival round about 8 o'clock time, so I probably won't even know the Rovers score up to that point myself. As soon as I do see it, I'll obviously film it and let you know. The Bristol City score is all going to be through things like live score and streaming updates, etc. Again, once I know that there's any change with that, I will let you know. See you up there. Come on, Rovers. Go on, Rovers! Let's see if we can get a goal in. Okay, so half time here is 0-0. City having a bit of a tough time of it. My understanding is they are losing 2-0.
They are your favourite team and mine. They are the Gas. They are Bristol Rovers.
I'll see you in my dreams.
Heads on, boy! Show the ref who we are! Go on!
Number 8, Grant Ward.
I joined them with the youth.
27, Grant Belongo.
Oh yeah, belong.
It's offside.
It was offside.
Shrewsbury just had a goal disallowed.
Because it was offside.
Still 1-0.
Go on, Bristol Rovers.
89 minutes.
Go on.
5 minutes under time, 5 minutes.
Go on, Rovers.
Keep it down! Fucking hell.
Come on, Rovers! Come on, Rovers!
What the fuck's going on here? Tackle it!
Full time here at Memorial Stadium, 1-0 at the Gas.
Hello, welcome back to Gasbbuteo Tabletop Football. Now, just to start off, I was going to do this sort of outro or end bit last night, but by the time I got back from football, although I did drive back, I had to drop off a friend of mine called James, and then I got back to the house. It was probably about 11:15 by the time I got in. I then had to obviously argue with other Rovers fans on Facebook social groups for about an hour, and then following that, thought I'd better go to bed because I had to get up for work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, all done. How did we get on? Right, now in the end, Bristol City drew 2-2 to Stoke. That's who they were playing. So that means their goal difference was, of course, 0. And 0 is already on the scoreboard. Now, Bristol Rovers, of course, won their game 1-0 against Shrewsbury. So that puts their goal difference at 1, which gives us, of course, a final score of Bristol Rovers 1, Bristol City 0. Now that actually puts Rovers in Gasbbuteo League in a very good position. But let's just talk about this. I know if you're a City fan, you're out there, You're going to be sort of a little bit upset about that. What can I tell you, right? I took this out of my hands and put it in the hands of your team, effectively. If you've got a problem with anything that happened with that, don't come at me with it. It's nothing to do with me. Your team went and drew 2-2. Now, don't get me wrong, you scared me a little bit when you got them couple of goals, and then I literally looked at the live score, it was 0, and I looked at it again, it was 2. That's why I think when I come to edit the video, I didn't get a screenshot of when you got the first goal in. So it was a bit of a shock to me, and I was a little bit nervous about it all. But it was nothing to do with me. Don't blame me. Your team messed this up. Your team in that score. Nothing to do with me. All right? So that's that, the way it is. And I know what you're going to say next. You're going to say, oh, well, it's not fair anyway, because Rovers were playing a home game and Bristol City were playing an away game. So that's an unfair advantage, perhaps. I mean, let's be clear about this. Right? You were playing Stoke City. Now... No disrespect to any Stoke fans whatsoever at all, but let's be fair, look at their history in the Championship. They are very much the Bristol Rovers of the Championship. Look at where they finished, right? So you were effectively playing Bristol Rovers. Don't blame me again. Nothing to do with me. So anyway, we've ended up with goal differences of Bristol Rovers 1 and Bristol City 0. And very happy about that, I am, because it is none of my doing. It just goes to show, once again, that Bristol Rovers are by far the best team in this part of the world. Anyway, I will put those scores into the table. And then we can move on now back to bits of Buteo. So match 19 is going to be up next. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what it is. I'll probably squirt it onto the screen somewhere here. And yeah, we'll get around to that very, very soon. But until then, there's only one thing to say. On the gas!